Donald Trump also declared that from now on, only two genders, male and female, will be recognized in the United States. A move that has sent a chill through the LGBTQ2S+ community in the U.S. and in Canada. Today, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre weighed in. CTV's Judy Trinh is on this and the many questions the executive order raises. Okay, Judy.
Sandy, two things are happening. Transgendered Canadians are worried about what will happen when they travel to the U.S., and more Americans are considering filing asylum claims.
The official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
An executive order from the president signaling first steps in rolling back transgender rights and diversity policies. It's a storm that Gemma Hickey, a Newfoundlander who identifies as non-binary, will be flying straight into. Hickey's passport lists their sex as X, not male or female. It's unclear how U.S. officials will treat Hickey when they land in Seattle.
Was when my mother just dropped me off at the airport and started to cry and begged me not to go. It actually hit me, and then the apprehension and the anxiety kind of welled up.
Since Donald Trump's election, this Toronto law firm has been fielding an average of 50 calls a day from LGBTQ2S+ Americans. The calls about asylum often end in disappointment.
It's been very difficult to convince decision makers that a country like the U.S., which is, seemingly democratic, geographically large, and seemingly tolerant, is an unsafe place. So historically, these kinds of claims have not been successful.
The federal government is monitoring the situation, but unlikely to change its policies.
To suggest that the U.S. is not a safe space for trans people, for the LGBT community, I think is a bit of a bridge too far. Whether they would be then entitled to a successful asylum claim in Canada would be highly speculative.
But there are concerns that attitudes on gender among some Canadian leaders are aligning with the U.S.
But I'm aware of two, and as far as I'm concerned, we should have a government that just minds its own damn business and leaves people alone to make their own personal decisions. That's the kind of government I'm going to run.
Doesn't seem to, afford that recognition to us. Trans people simply want the freedom to be ourselves, even if our lives look different to others.
LGBTQ2S+ Americans are fearful and determined. They plan to fight Trump's executive orders in court. Sandy.
Judy, thank you.